Twitch unfairly banning streamers is not an old story. This is not something that is going to surprise or shock any of you people, but recently I found two examples that just happened on top of each other that really just take the cake. And while I was working on another video that I'm editing to come out tomorrow, I figured I would come on because I really wanted to talk about this right now and just show you guys just two more examples if it wasn't obvious enough why you shouldn't stream on Twitch. Make a YouTube channel. Hell, maybe give Trovo a shot. It's a new platform. You know, anything but Twitch. Because I feel like if you put all your eggs into the Twitch basket, you're just setting yourself up for disappointment. Something's gonna happen that is either in your control, but just really stupid, or outside of your control, and Twitch is just gonna use it as any excuse possible to just strip away everything you work towards and just fuck you over. It's gonna happen. So why set yourself up for that to happen? So there's this kid here, his Twitter is Harry but Average, Average Harry, that's his name, and he got a special type of suspension on Twitch, and the reason is just laughable. Now, it's not a permanent suspension. He's actually allowed to make a new account, and he has, and apparently it's been very successful for him, only due to the loads of coverage he's been getting in support of his situation. But apparently, according to this tweet right here, Harry got banned. Harry is a 15-year-old and has raised more money for charity through charity streams than 99% of other streamers, and Twitch bans him when he's experiencing massive growth to his channel because he made his account 2 months before he turned 13, which technically violates the rules of under 13-year-olds, I guess, creating accounts. Now, this is ridiculous to me because they said that he's actually allowed to make a new account and stream again. Basically, he had his old account that he made when he was technically 12, he streamed on it, got a lot of viewers, he applied for partner, and instead of just getting denied partnership, they outright just said, you know what, actually, you can get permanently banned, you can make a new account, but your old account is permanently banned, but you can make a new one, which doesn't make any sense because it's like, okay, alright, what is the harm here? Wait a minute, so he's allowed to make a new account, he's allowed to use your service, but his old one with 100,000 followers has to be deleted, but he's allowed to make a new one. What the fuck is the point? This is the most bizarre punishment I've ever seen. If I were Harry, I would have just quit and left Twitch. Although, it's easier said than done because the truth about Twitch and the reason why so many of these streamers stay on Twitch is for two reasons, alright? The community is there, all the other people are there, and it's easier to make money on Twitch. If you know what you're doing, if you know how to get subs and bits, it's very lucrative to stream on Twitch versus streaming on YouTube. Even though YouTube has the super chat and they're, you know, supposedly launching a gifted membership program on YouTube, it still isn't enough of an incentive for streamers to move over there. So they're just going to stay on Twitch and just constantly get bent over by them because everyone just looks at Twitch as just the better platform, which is ridiculous in my opinion. But hopefully, you know what, he's choosing to stick on Twitch. I wish him the best of luck. But at the same time, it's such a ridiculous... If I were him, I would have a hard time rationalizing staying on Twitch after what they did, just permanently deleting a 100k follower account. Oh, but you can make a new one. Yeah, as if that really matters. Here is another ridiculous ban the next day, alright? When did this guy get banned? January 22nd. The next day, January 23rd, this streamer comes out, Code Minko. Suspension reason. Let's take a look at the reason here. Reason for my ban. During an interview, a female streamer and I were talking about female harassment online, and I asked her what was the worst comment she'd ever received. When I saw the email, it was pretty bad and was more like a threat than a comment. From my experience, threats are almost never sent from a user's actual email address, but throwing up the screenshot got me banned. I only wanted to shine light on harassment that streamers face and did not mean to violate the terms. That said, I made a mistake, but I look forward to my return on February 5th, 12 p.m. PST, which is, oh, that's 2 weeks from now. So you get a 2-week ban because he flashed an email of a harassment, of a harassment email sent to a fellow streamer. Flashes the email on screen, but because he showed the actual email address, he didn't blur out the email address. Technically, Twitch views that as doxing, and they decided to punish this person for 2 weeks. 2 weeks for that? I mean, I thought Twitch was trying to curb harassment, right? Now, here's the thing, alright? My actual opinion is that if you're gonna show these harassment emails, it's just gonna encourage more harassment, because you're showing that it gets to you, so trolls are gonna look at that and be like, oh, wow, this person really got fucked over by this email, let's do it again. So it's probably not a good idea for that reason, but to get banned for doxing because he showed an email, I mean, he rightfully points out, trolls almost never use their real email addresses. Oh, big deal. This person doxed, this troll on what's probably not even their own personal email. Even if it was, who cares, alright? This might be a nuclear take, but I don't consider showing email addresses to be doxing, alright? Doxing to me is showing faces, showing addresses, phone numbers, names, you know, that's doxing to me. Showing an email address, unless someone's name is in an email address, then that would just count as doxing the name, right? But just showing an email address, is that really what doxing is? I mean, maybe. I don't buy it. I don't get that at all. And it's just so funny because Twitch is always going on about how much they're trying to curb harassment, but it just makes no sense. Like, okay, so this person's doing a stream talking about harassment. They show an email of a real example of harassment, and then they get banned. Like, Twitch is literally feeding the trolls. What is this bullshit? This doesn't make any sense. So that's just 2 ridiculous bans in the last 24 hours, and it proves to me that I made the right choice in choosing to stream my stuff on YouTube. Now, Twitch has come in handy when I get fucked over on YouTube. Maybe when I got a strike or something, I, pack up my bags and head on over to Twitch for a week, but streaming on Twitch permanently just sounds like an awful idea, especially if you're doing my type of content. But even if you're doing innocent gaming content, I mean, literally anything could happen on your stream, and Twitch could just arbitrarily decide to just pull the plug and just take out your income, just fuck you over completely. It just makes no sense to me, man. I don't know why anybody who wants to start a streaming career would just choose like, Twitch or YouTube? Yeah, I'll go on Twitch. I mean, yeah, that's where the community is, and yeah, that's where, for a lot of people, the money is, but is YouTube really that worse of an option? I mean, it seems to me the more stable option. The only group of people I wouldn't recommend YouTube streaming for is people that heavily cover, like, I guess, right-wing politics, but, I mean, that shouldn't come as a big surprise to anybody. For pretty much anyone else, drama, controversial people, gaming, all that type of stuff, seems to work better on YouTube. I mean, Deller got banned from Twitch, and he fired up his career on YouTube. I think now he got unbanned, and he kind of streams on Twitch and YouTube. But back when he was streaming on YouTube, back when he had to move over to YouTube after Twitch banned him for bashing a keyboard over his head, they considered that self-harm and banned him. He actually made more money on YouTube anyway. So, I'm saying Twitch is, a lot of people look at Twitch as the better option because it's easier to monetize. Sub income is insane over on Twitch. They got the gifted subs, and people make big money doing that. But for Deller's case, I mean, he was making more on YouTube. So, I don't know, man. I just don't see the reason why you would willingly jump on Twitch. It seems like you're just jumping on a sinking ship. I don't get it, man. But, yeah. Those are just 2, wow, voice crack. Those are just 2 shining examples of what you get to look forward to streaming over on twitch.tv. So I'm fine sitting here on YouTube, provided they don't give me any more strikes. But you guys hear the music. My name's AllGearFC. Big shout out to my YouTube members. I'll have some content up for you soon. But take care, everyone. And yeah, peace out.